Good morning, Raja Scholars and Champions, on Friday, September 11th. Lots to tell you about today. First, let's start, though, with a very somber moment. I want to invite you to join me for a moment of silence. Today is Patriot Day. Today, we remember 19 years ago what happened on 9/11 when there was an attack in our country on the World Trade Towers, the Pentagon, and in Pennsylvania County, where citizens stood up and saved the day in that particular airplane. So we want to take a moment to remember all of our first responders and all of those we lost on 9/11. Thank you. And now let's share what's happening at school. First, we want to say happy birthday today to Paula Hernandez, Michael Cordova, Jennifer Perez Modesto, Michaela Salcedo, Cameron Rodriguez, Chelsea Sotelo, Emily Aguayo, Eddie Ayala, Mia Castillo, Jose Garcia Perez, and our own ceramics teacher, Miss Stemmer. Happy birthday to all of you. And then for the weekend, we want to wish a happy birthday on Saturday to Juan Cuadros, Grisi Diaz Gerardo, Alan Jackson, April Nunez Aceves, Marcus Ochoa, Camila Barraza, Sandra Benavides, Daisiara Nathaniel, Sandro Tobar Ramos. And then on Sunday, happy birthday to Brian Montoya Rodriguez, Leonardo Arvizu Gonzalez, Ramon Diaz, Jonathan Munoz Ramirez, Desiree Walls, and our own teacher, Miss Shatabi. So we hope all of you have a great celebration and a fantastic festive day with your family. We want to also say some huge thank yous. I've had teachers reporting to me still that they are getting some lovely emails and positive messages from students writing about their goals for their classes, sending encouraging messages, thanking their teachers for what you're doing during this time of the pandemic and spreading Raja pride and positivity. So thank you to all of you students that are doing that to spread positive joy to all of our staff who are working hard to help you have as normal a school experience as we possibly can. With that, I also want to give a shout out to my Impact team. Today, this is or I should say yesterday, this is a screenshot. We had a Zoom meeting and they were helping me as we planned so that we can transition for our Impact team to take back on the broadcast. They'll be doing one broadcast each week for the next couple of weeks and then slowly moving and taking on parts of the Monday through Thursday broadcast to help me as we want to get back to as much student participation as we can. So thank you to the three of them for chiming in. We had another that couldn't join us because of some family circumstances, but we are proud that they are already working to get our broadcasts back to normal. And now a message from our counselors for the final day of our Suicide Prevention Week.
Hello. In lieu of Suicide Prevention Month, Indio High School counselors want to remind you of the importance of self-care. It's okay to feel angry, sad, and scared, but it's not okay to hurt yourself or others when you're feeling this way. We wanted to remind you to engage in self-care activities to uplift you and help you to cope through trying times. Self-care activities can include engaging in healthy habits that make you feel good and that you enjoy. For example, exercise and eating healthy are two biggest forms of self-care, as it helps you to take care of your body and your mind. Engaging in positive activities such as reading, listening to music, playing a sport, engaging in an art project, or talking to a trusted person are also examples of self-care. Please remember you also have PSST to utilize to help or to report a concerning issue involving another person. You also have the suicide prevention number on your lanyards to call to reach out for help. Also remember you have us counselors to email for additional support. Please stay safe and have a beautiful day.
And thank you, Mrs. Herrera, for that message as we wrap up our Suicide Prevention Week broadcast from each of our counselors. Don't forget, Ms. Freeman shared this with you. It's in your Google Classroom. We sent it out on MyDS. If you did not pick up one of your books this week during the grab and go, you can scan one of those QR codes with your smartphone if you have a QR reader. If not, at the bottom of that flyer, you'll see it says email Ms. Freeman or Ms. Frias. Several of you keep emailing me. You need to email Ms. Freeman or Ms. Frias, and they will tell you what to do about picking up that missing textbook. And a message from Mr. Pimentel for attendance. He says, we are now starting to figure out more reliable ways to connect with your teachers and making technology work for you. If you ever have technological issues, please email your teachers within 24 hours, letting them know of the issue. When you do this, the absence can be justified. That also means you should complete the day's work that's in your Google Classroom and turn in anything you need to turn in that day on time. Take your assessments that have been assigned and participate in any online activity if you can, or if your problem is solved. If you notify your teacher after 24 hours, your absence cannot be excused. Please keep in mind that this is not the case for missing your Zoom because you went out of town or did other things like sleeping. This is only for the technical reasons, when we have a power outage or a problem like that. All other reasons to miss your Zoom are still treated like an absence, so you need to be in class. And now for our joke of the day. So, how do you get straight A's? By using the ruler, of course. And with that, our final thought for the day. I like this quote from Jackson Browne. Don't say you don't have enough time. You have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to Helen Keller, Louis Pasteur, Michelangelo, Mother Teresa, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Jefferson, and Albert Einstein. So you have the same number of hours in a day and the same minutes in a day that these great people did, and they accomplished amazing things. You can accomplish amazing things too because you have Raja excellence. So do your best. That's all we can ask. Do your best, and we'll be proud of you. With that, be kind to one another, stay classy, Indio, have a safe weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.